Good morning, everyone. I am Dexter Gravel, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. It has been far too long. 6 months, actually, since I stopped to work on all the Job and Society quests that I said I would, and by my estimate, 2 months since I last played Final Fantasy XIV. I think it was based on, I decided to look up my achievements just to be sure, and I think the last one that I had unlocked was about 2 months ago. That is way too long. The issues were primarily on me since what's been required of me since the start of the year, involving schedule and job, has been taking its toll on me, and really just wanted to spend my days off just vegging out, rather than do any additional work like recording and editing. But I managed to power through it all, and as of this recording, all the editing for those videos is done, and I'll be posting those after this one. I was originally thinking of staggering their release by posting maybe 2 a week, but it's 8 episodes, so 4 weeks feels like too much. Maybe 3 per week, with the last week having the final 2? That sounds about right. But there's a reason why I want to stagger these rather than do like maybe 1 a day. I feel like 1 a day would be too much. It hit me recently that this would be a great opportunity to go back and hopefully finish up past content that I have not done yet and compile those into their own episode as well. I won't make a promise that it'll be done before the recent videos have finished uploading, given my schedule and mental stress issues are still prevalent, but damn it, I want to try. I want to get back into this game. So, it really has been so long. So long, in fact. Oh, sorry, Mike. So long, in fact, that the next expansion has already been revealed. I think it's called Evercold? Yeah, I think it's called Evercold. Don't worry, I've been trying my best to avoid anything involving news about that. Unfortunately, my coworkers also play this game, and they like to talk about the upcoming stuff, so I'm at least aware of some things that are going to be happening once that drops. There's going to be apparently 2 different game modes of play, one called Classic and the other called Evolved. I think the Evolved version is going to be just less buttons to press overall, I think. Yeah. And I also know that the next classes are going to be a tank and a physical DPS. And whatever those are going to be exclusively using the Evolved system, which is going to be interesting. I won't be able to play those for a long time, given how they release these different classes, but looking forward to what that's going to be. Also, 2 collaboration events popped up since my last video. Thankfully, they're just repeats of previous years. The Final Fantasy XI collab and the Dragon Quest collab, but I've done both already, so no worries about missing out on those. But another seasonal event has started at roughly the same time I was winding down on all my editing. That event being the Make It Rain campaign. And that is what I'm gonna start with today. So I'll work on this first, really just so that there won't be another half episode in between all the now completed episodes in order to keep the order from getting wonky. So, on with the show! Okay, and it looks like the person I talked to in order to start this quest is Ollie. I believe we've interacted with him before many times. Also, there's a worried weaver. Not sure what that's for, but that's not something for me for now. Hey, Ollie, what do we have today? You ought to be there. Ollie locks eyes with you with a cordial yet slightly desperate plea for help. This thing had a bit of problem with my throat. Just a moment. Okay, should be okay now. Ought to be there. Why? Why, Master Gravel? What fortune that we should meet again. You've been well, I trust. For the most part. Why, what's up? Would that our meeting were under more fortunate circumstances. I'm in something of a bind at the moment, but perhaps that's why fate has guided your steps here. Might I borrow your ear for a moment? Only for a moment, but sure, what's up? As you may have heard, the Make It Rain campaign is in full swing at the Gold Saucer. My peers and I are come to advertise their festivities, but we lack the staff required to cover the whole of Ul'dah. I do not wish to impose, but might we prevail upon you for your assistance? Surprising that you guys have such little manpower to be able to do this, given how extravagant the place is. Wonderful! It's great to help. It's a great help to us, truly. pray meet me at the Gold Court, and I shall give you a more detailed account of the circumstances. I believe our collaborators are scheduled to perform there shortly. Oh, there's a performance going on? Must be related to what's happening. So let's see. The Gold Court. Here we go. Ah, here we are. Okay, so we're meeting with someone here, and why do I'm just realizing you have a backpack. Was there a reason why? Ah, you've arrived. Ere I begin with explanations, I think it best to let you first experience this year's main attraction. Ooh. People of Ul'dah, lend me your ears. Allow me to present my dear friends, come all the way from the far east. These are the Globetrotter Otters, this year's ambassadors to the Gold Saucer. Oh, I didn't even realize there's otter-themed things everywhere here. That might explain why it's called Otter Be There. We bid you join us for the ongoing Make It Rain campaign, where merriment abounds and dreams are made manifest with mounds of MGP. Whether you wish to play the cactpot, rare chocobos, or try your hand at mahjong, there's fun for everyone and all at the Manderville Gold Saucer. Yeah, I'd be a little aghast too at seeing tiny otters in little suits. Globetrotter otters, she said? I've not seen their like before, but now I feel as though I've been missing out my whole life. And if we go to the Gold Saucer, we may encounter more of those furry little gentlemen? I suppose it has been a while since my last visit. Is the woman a bit skeptical? She's not saying anything. The Auri performer here is Mistress Ajisai. She and her otter companions hail from the far eastern nation of Nangxia. That's a place I haven't heard of before. I'm told Lord Manderville owed her people a great debt. 'Twas he who invited her troupe to lead our campaign this year. An apt choice, for they dazzle and delight passerby with their performances. While promotional efforts here at the Gold Saucer are all well and good, we haven't the hands to cover as much ground as we initially envisioned. As such, I thought it prudent to seek out a trustworthy adventurer who could guide one of the otters around town. Ah. So we're not going to the Gold Saucer itself today, we're just helping promote with the otters? Okay, sure, I'm down. Is it just me, or was it not much of a performance? All they did was just jump around. And this must be the otter I'm going to be passing around with. Hello. Why can't I emote to her in the cutscenes as well? Ah, this must be our assistant. It's taking a long time for us to do any kind of interactions here. We are most delighted to meet you, Dexter. I'm Ajisai. There we go. Maybe try that correctly. And here's my friend Osuke. Nope, Usosuke. Isn't this Grand Usosuke? Dexter is here taking you to roam the city. Beep, 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 beep. Sounding a lot like the friend we made at the very first event that ever participated in. You say he seems trustworthy sort? My, that's rather high praise coming from you, and quite rare besides. I have been chosen. Not the fact that they chose me, but I have been chosen. You understand what he's saying? Or wait, you speak otter, or I'm sorry, say that again? I was distracted by your adorable otter. No. It's, you understand what he's saying? Indeed I do. For generations, my home village has lived in harmony with otters. Having spent my entire life with them, I'm well accustomed to their speech and mannerisms. In fact, Mistress Ajisai, I keep wanting to say the wrong way, is an avid conservationist who's dedicated her life to protecting the otters and their habitats. A portion of the proceeds from this year's campaign will go towards Nangxian otter preservation efforts. Hey, there we go. That they will. It's precisely what... Okay. Sorry, I had a thing in my throat. That they will. It's precisely why I wish to bring as many patrons as possible to the saucer. Their support and yours may have save countless otters, so your cooperation will be most appreciated. I shall do my part. For promotional purposes, we've prepared you a uniform and a special backpack. Oh, like the one you have? Not unlike the ones Mistress Jisai and I are wearing. When you're ready, just say the word and I'll present you with the raiments you require. I got a special suit like what the little otter's wearing? Or like what you're wearing? Not sure. Hello, little guy. Nangxia and its neighbors were ravaged by the conflict between the Empire and the Resistance. My village was no exception. Ah, so you're involved in that big war that happened recently here as well. But fate has smiled upon us. You see, when Lord Godbert traveled across the star in his youth to hone his craft... Across the star in his youth? Across the star... I guess they referred to... Not sure what exactly they're referring to there. To hone his craft, he abided in our village for a time. Moved by the plight that befell my home, he sought to strike a deal that would benefit us all. His earnest wish to repay my people's hospitality rekindled the fires of hope in our hearts. Hey, Godbert's a good dude. I like him. So, what exactly am I wearing? You're ready then? Excellent. Once you've donned your uniform and backpack, pray accompany Master Usosuke as he makes his rounds to the steps of Thal. Usuke is possessed of a keen instinct for local crowds. But given the limits of his vocabulary, we'd like for you to speak on his stead and inform patrons of the Gold Saucer's myriad wonders. I can't speak Otter, though. How's that gonna work? Olivier and I have a meeting to attend, but once we finish, we mean to canvass the steps of Null with the rest of the Globetrotter Otters in search of potential patrons. May the Kami of Fortune see fit to bless us both. Not sure how that's gonna work for me, though. Now be a good little otter for Dexter, Usuke. Beep. Alright, there he goes. Do keep a sharp eye on Master Usuke, my friend. I will do my best. Now, what's the outfit I'm gonna wear? Certain duties require you to transform into creatures or other people, restricting available actions. Transformations only last a limited time, indicated by the transfiguration status effect. So it's limited time, like the... Yeah, it's showing off what happened. I think it's showing off similar to what happened to the Halloween event last time. Should the transfiguration status effect expire, or you stray too far from the objective, you'll be returned to your original form. You may return to the starting location at any time to refresh the duration of the transfiguration status. Then again, given how generous it was for timing for the previous one, I think we're going to be okay. If it's already expired, it'll be granted anew. Got it. Oh! Okay, so it's just... Wow, it's an extremely casual outfit. And it's available... I have it available for 30 minutes. Okay, so... Gotta go find Usuke while in uniform, which is over by the Ruby Exchange. There you are, little buddy. Talking with the delighted daughter. Oh my, what a precious little darling you are. Where did you come from? Out of the ether. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, I have to translate this, don't I? Oh, mother, look. Isn't he sweet? I think he's trying to tell us something. I see. So they're having a festival at the Gold Saucer. Will there be more adorable animals like him wandering about? Maybe. Ah, okay, so now I have the options here. There's plenty of chocobos to meet. Their mascot's a lovable, huggable sabatender. Nah, I don't think they'd be interested in that one. They're known to be prickly and dangerous, but there's a special strategy game just for mammoths and minions. She seems more into animals, so let's say the chocobos one. That sounds like a dream come true. I'd love to see it all for myself. Can we go to this Gold Saucer, Mother Dearest, can we? We'll need to consult your father about it. He did recently bring up the subject of taking more family outings, though, so I doubt he'll refuse. There we go. Sounds like a plan. Go for it. Thank you so much for finding us. If I see you at the Gold Saucer, I'd love to spend more time with you. Him specifically, I don't know, because he's just here to promote, right? Beep, beep, beep. Fairly well. Have fun. Beep, beep. Right next to the next stop. All right. Usuke skitters off in search of prospective patrons. Follow him to help him spread the word and the Make It Rain campaign. Got it. So ready to go this time. Headed all the way over to the Weaver's Guild. Got it. Oh, wait, I can just teleport this way. Oh. Oh, right. It won't let me teleport because I'm transformed, because it could be outside of the area. Okay, so I can just go normally. Ah, here we are, with a fashion-minded fellow. What a masterfully woven tuxedo. Dapper enough to charm fashion aficionados, yet versatile enough to please even the sartorially challenged? What? Never heard of that word before. Who are you, my diminutive debonair? And who are you wearing? It's more like a what than a who, but close enough. Peep, beep, beep, beep. I have not seen a classier creature in all my days. Have you some business with us? That's a good question. Better question is, do you? Ah, yes, the Make It Rain campaign. Lord Godbert always did have a penchant for dressing his mascots in dignified raiments. And I see you were dressed in some striking accoutrement as well. Tell me, as an aficionado of all things fashion, what might I gain from going to the Gold Saucer? Oh, that is a good question. You can exchange MTP for all manner of unique garments, you can gain an appreciation for the Manderville aesthetic, or you'll love Masked Rose Fashion Report. Sorry, I had issues with my throat lately. Let's see, which one should it be? Unique garments? Oh, Manderville aesthetic, yeah. How about that one? Not sure if you've been there before. Is that right? I normally have no interest in gaudy amusement parks, but that sounds rather promising. Perhaps it's worth experiencing for myself. Thank you, my fuzzy little gent. You've given me a fresh new perspective on the saucer, and that tuxedo is absolutely flawless, I must say. Beep! Whoever made that did a damn good job. It was probably Godbert himself, given he's a crafter. Peep, 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 peep! Off he goes again! This guy sets off once more in search of potential patrons. Follow him to his next destination. Not sure if it's the next one or just the last one. I don't know. Let's find out. Ah, here we go. Man with the cactar earring. That's a strange thing to note specifically, that they have an earring in order to differentiate who they are. That outfit's awful familiar. Familiar in what sense? You've seen it before, or you've seen something like it before? We're getting an actual cutscene for this one. This might be the last one. Beep, 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 beep. Very confused, like as me. Let me guess. Something's afoot at the Gold Saucer. How did you know? Ah, so the Make It Rain campaign's returned, huh? Haven't been to the saucer in an age. I really ought to change that. We owe much and more to Lord Godbert after all. And options are, was there something he helped you with, or you know Godbert Mandeville personally? I think it's the helped you a bit. It might be the same answer regardless. The three of us were Alamegan refugees, you see. The average Ul'dan didn't take so kindly to us, and despite our best efforts, our job prospects were slim to none. But Godbert Mandeville changed all that. He hired the three of us and more to help build his Gold Saucer. Oh, you helped build the place! Cool. You get to meet the actual builders. Must have taken a lot of effort given the size of the place. And do you find something rather enamoring about this design? I don't suppose your companion's tuxedo was based on Senor Sabotender's, was it? Oh, that's where I've seen it before. Yeah, Senor Sabotender has something similar. Senor Sabotender is a favorite of mine. Him and all he represents. Construction on the Gold Saucer started soon after the calamity. In those days, Dalamud's aftermath haunted every waking moment of our lives. And yet, despite all that, there was an old Lalafellan man among the workers who loved nothing more than to make us laugh. Every day he'd think up some new dance or pose to lift our spirits. Some called him eccentric, but None could deny the joy he brought us. First time I heard of a Lalafellan related to the creation of the gold saucer. After our work was done and the saucer was built, old Godbert sought that man out and dubbed him the first Senor Sabotender. Even now, even if it's not the same man in the suit, I can't help but grin when he strikes his famous pose. Oh! That explains it. So the Sabotenders we see walking around are actually... Yeah, that makes sense that they'd be Lalafellan in disguise. I didn't realize that the first one was so important like that. It ain't much of my business anymore, but keep on spreading that joy to others, just like our friend did. Beep beep. Any road? Didn't mean to tear off your ears. Let's let you get back to it, and don't you worry, we'll find some time to visit the saucer. Something sad? Beep, 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 beep. Something wrong? No? With his rounds complete, Usuke strolls off in the direction of the Gold's Court. It would be best to reconvene with him and report to Ajisai. Uh-huh. Huh. Whoa. Okay, transfiguration's done, and they just blipped in for a moment there. Huh. Okay, so that's it for that. I wonder if we're going to see them again soon. I hope so. Why, hello, I've returned, and so have all your little companions. You seem a bit down by something. Is it what the person was saying before? The man with the cactar earring? A warm welcome back to you, Master Gravel. Your timing is impeccable. Ajisai and I are just returned from the steppes of Nald. I dare say our exhibitions were a resounding success. Sounds like mine is too, but we might have an interesting issue. I'm not sure what that could be. Welcome back, Dexter. I must extend my thanks to you once again for accompanying dear Usuke. You ought to thank Dexter as... Is something troubling you, Usuke? Pip, pip, pip! Pip, pip, pip! You wish to learn Senor Sabotender's famous pose? What inspired this all of a sudden? Ah, that was the thing. He wants to honor the original person to help out with the gold saucer in the first place. Did aught occur during your rounds? Yeah, we talked to someone who helped build the place and was talking about how important Senor Sabotender was. Ah, so that's the way of it. I imagine Usuke yearns to uplift others in the same self-spirit of Senor Sabotender. Beep. A noble desire, that, and one that can be feasibly arranged. I shall speak with Lord Godbert and request the tutelage of our current Senor Sabotender. Our patronage has thrived thanks in part to his efforts, after all. Master Usuke's continued endeavors will be a boon to guests and staff alike. Pip, pip, purr. Isn't that wonderful, Usuke? I'm only just now realizing, do I not know the dance? I thought I did. Maybe not. We may never have made this discovery without your assistance, Dexter. I'm in your debt. Aw, it was nothing, really. Hip hip. Damn, you guys actually jumped higher than I thought you would. Well then, I believe it's high time we made our way to the gold saucer. Pray meet us there at your earliest convenience, Master Gravel. Your reward awaits. Okay, so we actually are going there. Cool. I was wondering if we weren't. Alright, and where exactly are we going to be meeting? Is it... Oh, it just teleports me right here. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so where are you exactly? Are you in the main area? You are not. So where are you? Unless I'm reading this wrong. Am I reading this wrong? No. What? Where am I going? Speak of the... Oh. How did I not see you right behind me? I was looking for the yellow marker, not the green one. Hi, Ollie. I didn't mean to skip you like that. Ah, there you are. Allow me to express my thanks again for spending time with Master Usosuke. He and his fellow Globetrotter otters took to their posing lessons most diligently. Our current Senor Sabatender was quite impressed with the results, just as I'm sure our clientele will be. What's more, I'm pleased to report that this year's promotional campaign is proving incredibly profitable. It pays to take the gold saucer directly to Ul'dah, so to speak, and you are an invaluable asset in our success. In recognition of these efforts, Lord Godbert has expressed interest in personally presenting you with a reward. Allow me to take you to him. Hey, it feels like it's been a while since I've last seen Godbert, too. Ah, otter decorations all around. Hey, they're the workers from before. Now, is this the same Senor Sabatender that they learned from? It seems like it. Okay, now was that sound to denote an event currently going on, or is that actually part of the cutscene that I had to play? I don't know. Oh, there it is again. Don't know why. Hello again, Ajisai. Although I'm not here to see you, sadly. Oh, for some reason I thought that was Godbert. Alright, so where is the man of the hour? There you are! Dexter, welcome, my friend, to the Gold Saucer. Ollier tells me you have done us a great service, promoting our campaign with aplomb. As you can see, this saucer is teeming with satisfied guests. And so, in the spirit of innovation in which I pride my craft, it is my great privilege to bestow upon you my newest masterpiece. Behold! Wait, is it another minion like last year? It is! I get a little audio minion? Oh, and it does the little Sabatender dance. I present to you Senor Otter, a mammoth crafted in the likeness of our friend Usosuke. This miniature globetrotter and the backpack we entrusted to you earlier are yours to keep. Oh, I get the backpack as well. As Ollier may have mentioned, I have pledged to invest a percentage of our profits to our otter preservation efforts, and we're off to a most heartening start. On behalf of all involved, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Okay, I don't like the fact that this keeps glitching out on me. The Gold Saucer is, and shall ever be, a place of merriment for all who enter. Which is why I should hope we can expect your patronage as well. Until then, know that we eagerly await your next visit. Sadly, I don't know when the next one is going to be because I don't know... Yeah, I don't know what's going to be featured here next that I would need to come back. Probably the next Moogle Tombstone event? Don't know. Here we go, Otter Be There complete, and I get the Senor Otter and a Senor Otter pack, which is a miscellany that I can register. Yeah. Alright, Golden Globetrotter! Alright, let me make sure I actually activate those things so that I have them for later. Let me activate the backpack first. I now have a backpack that I can equip at any time if I decide to. And the Senor Otter minion! Hey, and everyone's here as well. Hi! Pip, 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 pip. Sounds like you're having a good time. I like that. Welcome, Dexter. I'm so pleased that you came to see us. Usosuke and the others adore their new posing skills, showing them off to all and sundry. Why, I'm having as much fun watching them as our patrons are. Want to get involved? Maybe? It warms my heart to know their good cheer has made such a profound and positive impression. May they lift your spirits as well. Oh, they do. They absolutely do. They're very adorable.
I'm assuming Ollier is probably back in Ul'dah, and of course Godbert is off doing who knows what now. Alright, so that marks the end of this for this event. Hey, don't know how to end this, I never do. So, that marks the end of this entire event. Really cool that we were able to see the Gold Saucer again, and as well as see all sorts of new people, and old as well. Great to see them all again. Alright, that marks the end of this, so thank you all so much for joining me on this venture to complete more Final Fantasy XIV. This one specifically was pretty fun. And I hope you all have a good night.